You're listening to the Valley Labor Report with Jacob Morrison.
Adam, what happened in Huntsville over the last couple weeks?
Well, in the time remaining, I want to plug a few events that we have happening locally, and also just remind you that Labor Notes is doing really incredible training on secrets of a successful organizer, and that will start this Tuesday on the 10th. So throughout the month of August, from 6 to 8 p.m. Central, on Tuesdays, starting next Tuesday on the 10th, throughout the end of the month, Labor Notes is holding this training online. Please sign up if you're interested, regardless of where you're at, but especially those of you who are local and you're, maybe trying to learn how to get started with this. Great way to get plugged in. North Alabama School for Organizers here in the area is holding an automotive free clinic at the Futures Homeless Shelter in Huntsville on Saturday, August 21st from 9 to 12. They are looking for volunteers and for donations. And what they're going to do is offer oil changes, light repairs, teach people how to change a tire. And they are offering these repairs and oil changes to the poor or homeless at no cost. This is a great demonstration of mutual aid. So if you can afford it, chip in a couple bucks. If you have any training or expertise working on cars, maybe you could volunteer your labor. NASO, North Alabama School for Organizers, is also holding a virtual fireside chat this Wednesday, August 11th, with Catherine Herford. I'm a big fan of Catherine's work in the community as an activist and organizer, so that should be interesting. Sunday, August 22nd at 2 p.m. at the Butler Green Park in Campus 805, the United Women of Color are hosting a Unity Festival. So that's going to be a great event to take your family to, have fun, really support those sisters with United Women of Color and all the good work they're doing. In terms of news here in the Huntsville area, I'm going to start in Guntersville, a little bit south of us in Marshall County. Relatives of Travis Banks, age 32, who died last weekend from injuries at the Guntersville City Jail, are demanding answers and access to body cam footage. And they are alleging that department officials have withheld critical information. That comes from an August 6th article on AO.com by Amy Yurkanen. Sorry if I mispronounced that, Amy. Definitely encourage you to check that out. That's something we've mentioned on this show, is that unfortunately, even a brief stay in city county jail can be deadly. So, my heart goes out to that family, and I hope they get the answers they're searching for. And school started this week for most of the schools in this area. Send my love and solidarity and best wishes to all the education employees in the area. And a special shout-out to Highlands Elementary faculty, staff, students, and community. Unfortunately, they had to relocate at the last minute because of ongoing construction and repairs at their school, which, quite frankly, they deserve better. I know personally for a fact that Huntsville City Schools and other agencies were long aware of building quality issues there. It could have been resolved well before now, so shout out to the Highlands team. I know if anybody can do it, y'all can survive it, but you shouldn't have been placed there in the first place. And that's all I got for Huntsville.
All right, Adam, thank you very much for that. And just to make it clear, apologies for this, folks. I just checked the registration for the Labor Notes training. Registration is full. They are no longer accepting any more people in that training, but keep an eye out because they do these periodically. Folks, we will see you next week. If you want to see what we are up to throughout the week and get our snide quips about the news of the day, then you should follow us on social media. We are on Facebook at facebook.com/The Valley Labor Report. We're on Twitter at Labor Reporters. I'm on Twitter at JacobM_AL. And if you missed part of the show and want to go back and watch it later, you can search YouTube for The Valley Labor Report and subscribe to our channel. You can go back and watch the full show there, and we clip segments and release them throughout the week. We do upload the program on more than 11 different podcasting apps. So to see if we are on your listening platform of choice, you can go to thevalleylaborreport.transistor.fm/subscribe. We've got a website where you can buy our hats and stickers. That's thevalleylaborreport.org. We've only got 2 hats left. we are down to 2 hats. So the next 2 people that order a hat will be the last folks that get one. I don't know when we're going to get another round. So if you want one of those hats, go ahead and place your order, thevalleylaborreport.org. And finally, if you appreciate our work and want to help us stay on the air, then the best way that you can do that is throwing us a couple dollars a month on patreon.com/thevalleylaborreport.